Hola and welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're doing this little Saturday stamping deal, and the theme this week is wavy lines. So we're gonna be using this plate right here. Honestly, I don't even know if this is available anymore, but it does have some wavy lines in here. I think I'm gonna focus on this little guy right here. Boop boop. And then what I'm going to do is lay this base on here. And this is something old. Actually, it's a TURDMUFFIN toppers. One of the very first ones that's from last year. It came with another one. And it's called TURDMUFFIN topper because the other one was like a beige. So, you know, it's like a little turd licking. But what I'm going to do is build this one up. You can see there it's really pretty and sparkly. And it kind of reminds me of New Year's. It has gold flakes, black flakes, and silver flakes. Kind of like a New Year's board drop or something. But anyways, I'm going to build on this. Here I'm thinking, I mean, I've never used it, honestly. But I want to say, okay, maybe like 4 coats, maybe. Because I want to lay them out thin. So that way they dry quick. And I spread my glitter around and I can peep them. So let's see how many I end up doing. But I'm thinking maybe 3. Let's see what happens. And then what we'll do is we'll do the little lines on it. I want to do it like this. You know, coming like to the side and in different colors. So let's see what goes down. Okay, so here we go. I'll put it on here so it's not fighting my palette there, which is also sparkly. But I have 3 coats on here, and the last coat, definitely put it on there a little bit heavy. So it's dry pretty much, and it will be top coated. But before we do that, let's go ahead and pick up a couple of cute right here. I think I'm gonna use this little girly right here for all 5 nails and put her there somewhere because she's so adorable with her little bow and everything. I like him too, he's real cute. But I'm gonna stick with this little girl with the bow. So let's first pick her up because she's gonna be reverse stamped in white. So I want to give her a little bit of time to dry. While she's drying, we'll go ahead and put our lines, and then both will meet each other. You know what I mean? Let me get 2 more stampers here. So let's just do this little girl here. Oh, she's so adorable though. Okay, so we're gonna make her white and then her bow different colors. So we'll start with the purple bow here. And I'll probably just lay in it a little bit just because you know how I go. There's our little cutie patootie. She's so cute. Look at her. Who can deny her face? Nobody. That's why we're gonna do her in more colors. Alright, so here we go. We have 4 left. We have our purple. And basically we're using this instead of something, you know, like flowers or blah blah. Whoa, I just lost some light here. The reason is basically because it's Boo and June for Pretty Fingers by Robin. So I'm kind of like in that Boo and June mode. I think I'm gonna lighten this up with the white, so here we go. Okay, so I'm finally adding my top coat to these guys, but it really is very important for this lacquer to be dry before you add gel to it. That way it doesn't like crunch up in the middle or basically stay wet. You know, in the middle is what will happen. It would be sandwiched and wet. And then the top, you know, would be dry. Of course, it's gel. It's going to dry. 60 seconds. So I know I'm safe from that. This thing actually dry pretty quickly. So we're good. Boom. And I mean, I haven't even top coat this guy. It has flakies, but they're fine. So you can see it's not lumpy or nothing. I'm doing the top coat mainly because I'm so iffy. I don't know if I'm gonna like, you know, my lines when I put them down, dude. So if you like me, just take the time, top coat that thing and be done with it. Okay, so now we're ready to get loose now, right? Now we're ready. Skip that weirdness. We have all of our little guys, but before we put these little ladies, whoa, almost lost her. Before I put these little ladies down, we're gonna get some lines going. And I was kind of thinking, like, what I think I want is the black first, right? And then trigger it down with the other colors. But should I start at the bottom, right? I feel like the bottom and then go up. The colors I want to use are these right here. The purple, the pink, purple, and blue. So let's go. I'm thinking go up. So I'm going to start with the blue, and then purple, and pink, and then the black. Boom. And they're all going to be basically the same one that I'm repeating on top of each other. Here we go. To have like a wave, you know. Here we go. Blue first, and I need a little guy like this. And then I think I should do a black line. What do y'all think? Like we have the blue, the purple, the pink, maybe a black to kind of, you know, be the final deal. Let's try it. Boom. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so now I feel complete. You know what I mean? Now I feel like when I put this guy here, it's with purpose. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we down. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then probably put this little sealer on it so that it all locks in. Okay, so here we go. We have our little lines. They're all in there. And I'm glad I added the black because that does give it a little something there. Now we're going to go ahead and add our little ghosties, but I'm going to use my little oily bonder. Get them on. Look at it, they completely done. And I left the middle finger man. I made the middle finger man, but I left everybody else shine because basically that's what everybody likes. And plus when you have like a little, you know, shimmy stuff like that, it just does look better in the shiny mode rather than the matte, you know. But look at them, I think they're super adorable little ghosty guys. Oh, now little rainbow here. I want to say these are the colors of the bi flag, the blue, purple, and pink. Yeah, baby. Nice. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun. I don't even think I was going to be able to make something cute with it, you know? It's like, how do I get this wavy cute? But I'm feeling it. I'm D. Alright, lots of love, guys. Remember to share it everywhere you are, especially with yourself. Au revoir. Adios.